Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Jeb Plays Kerbal Space Program. I'm joined yet again by Thom.
Hello.
Say hello.
Hi, Jeb.
So, in the last episode, we finished off Mission 5.
Are we going to the moon?
In the last episode, we finished off Mission 5, which is to get a communication satellite up into an orbit.
I want to do my song.
So the next one up is to... Oh, we actually need to get a Kerbal up.
What? People? Humans?
Well, a Kerbal. Little green men.
Oh, well, yeah.
So,
they're expensive. I saw their insurance.
yeah, so the insurance cost is 55k, so I'm not sure with 85k that we're going to be able to do this.
And we definitely lose that money.
But what this says is now we can go and look at the commercial missions level 1, which I know down at the bottom, these are the repeatable ones.
So wait. These are, you sell your services to... Is that the moon?
Yes, that's the moon.
We're going to the moon?
Not onto the moon.
This is like my dream!
We can at least orbit around the moon.
Well, still.
Does that sound alright?
Yeah, fine.
So
Can I do my song?
If you must.
Good. Alright. It's alright, I'll find an opportune moment.
Okay, alright, good. Right, let's build a lunar... yeah, this is going to be interesting. So how are we going to do this? Again, we'll go with Stay Put, Nick, because that worked quite well last time.
Well, why don't you just load... You can, load the spaceship we made before, the satellite, because it had the same...
I might do this one a bit differently, that's all I'm thinking.
Fair enough. So, what do we want to call it?
So this needs 4 of them and 1 satellite dish on the top.
So what's the actual objective? We're orbiting the moon, what for? To communicate with moon.
Communication satellite around the moon. Not sure why. We just
Surely,
are.
like, half of the day it's behind the moon.
Well, yeah, but...
It's not very useful.
It might be useful. I don't know. I don't know what they're doing. They're curvings. They don't really know what they're up to. Let's be honest. So batteries, obviously very important on this.
Sick.
Sorry. ASAS module. And...
The ASAS being the thing that controls the SAS, right?
Yep. It's the advanced SAS module.
Better than the SAS module.
Yep. That's kind of the point of it. Right,
This
and
looks pretty
so
standard.
so that's pretty standard. That's
Except
much
for
same
the
as last time. Yeah, that's an odd angle.
Odd gherkin thing. Oh, please put 4.
There's no, it won't open.
Well, that's kind of the point. No, I just want to sabotage your space program. Why do I want that? Have you noticed the engineers don't do anything? Look at them. Look down. What are they doing?
Well, they're better in the new version. They actually drive trucks around in circles and like do drifts and stuff.
That's equally useless. And probably more wasteful of petrol. Well, planetary budget.
Yeah. I'm tempted to use an atomic motor, but I've got a horrible feeling they're ridiculously expensive.
How much?
32k.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, I'm not going to bother with that. So they're really efficient.
That's half your reward.
What I really want is a little engine. So in fact, let's do the same as we did last time. Do the 4 of them, because that worked pretty well.
Could have loaded it, or? Oh no, because you want more antenna.
Yeah, although actually, to be fair, I think we're going to end up with much the same rocket. I just want a bit more of certain things, and I think I might... Oh, I don't know at this point.
This rocket is effectively identical, except for the positions of the things on top.
Shut up. It's totally not identical.
Do you use those canard fins again? I noticed while we watched back the last video, and I noticed while we were doing that we were talking about Frenchness at the time that he started using the fins, and I noticed that they worked. And then I remembered, when we were watching it, that those were called canard, which is the French for duck. Coincidence? No. Yes. No. Yeah. No. Yes, it is.
Yeah. It was. I'm not sure whether duck wings, but I'm assuming that's some sort of in-joke. Well, I've just realised I haven't put a decoupler on this one.
Oh. You're going to put parachutes on again?
No, because that was utterly pointless, it turned out, didn't it?
Yeah, it's a shame that, because it would be quite good if you could rescue parts that fell off.
Those engines...
So you heard it here first. Parachutes are worthless.
So those engines, then that, and this engine, and then that one, and those 4 engines.
Listen, dude, make sure you got them in the right order. We don't want a repeat of
Yeah,
parachute
I'm just
Geddon.
checking.
Oh no, because I don't remember that.
No, that didn't happen.
Yeah.
I need air intakes, of course.
And some canards. Oh, the fucking air. Sorry, part of my swearing. I find these things so irritating to look at.
Right, there we go, that'll do. So
It's exactly the same rocket. You've actually just built the same rocket.
no, it's not. And
The only difference is the configuration of those things on top.
I'll tell you why it's not, because we've got a little bit of budget left over.
So it's the same thing but cheaper. What are you doing? Oh, we do need fuel, right? Oh yeah, I did play this
We're going to
briefly
need a little bit
myself,
of extra stuff
and I
somewhere.
found the problem is, fuel tanks on the side. And I can never work out how to make the fuel lines connect with the middle thing properly.
I'll show you that in a second. What's happening? We're going to put 3 seems to make sense, given that everything else is in triplets.
Do you want the fuel tanks kind of in the way of the air intakes?
I'm not sure it makes a difference, but
In the way of the fins?
It'll be fine. Because these will only go off when it's.
This is entertaining.
Thanks, Thom.
I'm glad we did this.
I need a slightly bigger fuel tank. I think these ones maybe, and then 3 engines of some description.
Oh mate, this thing is a monster. That's going to cost you a lot of money. Over budget.
Yeah.
Why not just have tanks that connect into the main fuel tank? Right?
No, because I don't want to waste that fuel. What I want to do is get a whole bunch of extra thrust out of this. In fact, you know what? Let's scrap that.
I'm just thinking
How much are
decoupling
these?
here, like, wouldn't you... Oh, are these going to be at the start?
No.
Second stage.
Yeah.
This is not aerodynamic. And this time it's not my issue with the air intakes, it's the fact that you've got massive cylinders sticking off the side.
Yeah, alright.
I think you should rethink it
feel
from the ground
like
up, man. Like, you built the same rocket, don't build the same rocket. I mean, if this is our moon rocket, it's got to look moon-worthy. If I'm going to sing a song about this thing...
There is that. How about...
Oh yeah, good suggestion.
That. I'm just seeing whether there's any other types of fuel that we could do.
Types of fuel?
Sorry, types of fuel tank, rather. Whether there's any side-mounted ones or anything like that, some jet fuel.
I like the idea of a diesel rocket.
Yeah, it could be interesting. No, I'm not sure there is a lot. So, we could do this with just 2 fuel tanks. I want to just make sure that we're not spending ridiculous amounts of money, though.
Wait, is diesel more efficient or more pollutant? I can't remember which it is.
I don't know.
Maybe it's both.
They change their mind every, 5 minutes, I think, so I'm just going to say some extra monoprop
Really?
down there.
Surely science is...
No,
You know what, I'm
because
not gonna question
it depends on the efficiency of the engine and it's weird.
Sorry, so you went from having massive fuel tanks with huge engines to just these crappy little things.
Yeah. I realise they're not helping much.
So how much budget have you spent now?
Oh, electronic propulsion system.
It needs to go on the back of something. So you could probably get those fuel tanks back.
Well, no, I want the structural piece, perhaps. Because if they're electronic, then perhaps it will...
Yeah, use your battery, which never goes down to 0.
Yeah, because I've got sensible...
Solar panels. You don't
What
have
the
solar
heck is
panels. You don't have solar
I
panels.
don't have solar panels, that is a very good point. I do.
Thank goodness I mentioned it.
Yes, indeed.
Otherwise it would just be like, help me! In space.
Right,
We've lost the rocket.
I had that a minute ago. Where on earth has it gone?
The electronic propulsions is probably in propulsion.
No, I've just been in propulsion. No, no. That's
Utility?
there, electronic.
Does it go on those things? No, I think they go on the bottom of
Yeah, they do,
fuel,
but I'm just
but they're
trying to-
electronic, of course. They're
Yeah,
not-
so I don't need fuel. So I don't want to waste fuel. And I mean, I could just...
Well, it probably goes... If you put that on the top stage, it might be quite good.
Yeah, you're quite right, actually, because that's...
Because that uses a battery, it's the bit with the battery.
Yeah, so let's just stick one on the bottom of that then. What was it? Utility.
Yeah, that was it. You had it. That one. Yeah.
It also needs xenon gas.
What? Okay. Right. Then you need a decoupler on the bottom. Oh, that is a decoupler. That's not going to work.
That's looking quite broken, isn't it?
Decoupler on the bottom. Can you do that?
Structural little decouplers. Are there any little decouplers? Stack separator.
Ah.
Okay, it's not
Yeah,
covering it up.
because if that does it, then it will just like... You don't want to obstruct the engine. Is basically
I
what I'm
reckon
saying.
that could work.
It
I
probably
reckon that
will.
decouple
It's
properly.
got a significant weak point, but it's no longer the same rocket as the last one.
It is no longer the same rocket as the last one, which is the main thing that we're going for here. So, and let's go with a different type of photovoltaic panel, and let's go with 4 of them. Just
Oh no,
because we're
don't
crazy.
overdo it, man. Can we just have those massive fan-like ones that are like really cool?
No,
actually, 4 is good now.
The
No, you
6
mentioned
by 1s, I think.
I'm
1
just
by
thinking
6.
if it's going to be behind the moon.
There you go, 1 by 6. Actually, this has been ridiculously expensive. So you know what?
Yeah, you don't want you just use fuel, like dirty fuel. Lovely.
Yeah, I mean that's 40k.
No, I don't believe you're finished.
How not?
Well, you wanted more fuel for the first stage because you're going to the moon, right? It's much further away than the exit of the atmosphere.
You know what? It's not the first stage that's the problem actually, it's the final stage. So let's change this fuel tank out. How am I going to do that? I'm going to do that.
You need a longer one, right?
Yeah, just get one of the slightly bigger ones. It's only twice the amount of fuel, it's not going to cost us a huge amount more, and I have left...
This 37991, that's your current cost, right? Sum,
yeah.
I mean. The sum of costs.
40k. That I can take. For a 75k reward...
I'm still slightly worried about the first stage that's going to decouple. I don't think it's going to get enough fuel to get you to the moon.
Yeah, but it doesn't need to.
Oh, that's just atmosphere exit.
Yeah, all I need to do is get to the moon with all of this shit.
Okay, so why... Right, now you've got, on the second stage...
Yeah.
These little 4-way thrusters.
Yeah, so that's just to give me a little bit more control when I'm slightly bigger. When I'm slightly smaller, this should be enough.
Fine, okay. And those little orange thrusters, are they going to do it?
Yep, yeah, they'll be enough, because I'll be in space by that point, so there's no, there's no pushback. Right, so we need to name the vessel, Thom. Your turn again.
Julie.
Julie.
This will become relevant as I sing my song.
Julie, full stop.
Julie, full stop. To signify your distaste.
Yes, indeed.
I think this video might be a bit longer than the others, particularly if we fail and I have to forget things.
I think we are going to have to split this video into 2 pieces.
Okay.
So,
let's say something epic.
Well, in fact, let's call that the first part of the video.
Yes, the building of Julie.
Yes, the building of Julie. So, thank you for watching the first part of this video. The next part of this video will be, well, being recorded now, but...
It'll be my song, basically.
Yeah, so don't watch the next part of the video if you don't want to hear Thom's song.
I'll tell you what we could do is just split this into 2 and I'll do songs separately and you can upload a video just completely separately that people can play at the same time if they want of me singing the song. Yeah, so that they can have...
Right, anyway, we'll see you next time.
Bye!